old saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I did. And it was awesome! The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out.
At once. Try to keep up. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
You set him up. I'll knock him down.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped, and lots of small, angry men with guns.
Was that a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cat, they got pulsar tanks!
Tony, Thor, the cables! Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera, what's your status?
We should head back.
No, stay on task. There are still civilians on this bridge.
Reactor.
Damn it, they played us.
Some say they were set up. Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
Well, what are we waiting for?
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This, of course, is your friendly neighborhood ELT, and today was a big day because at the Square Enix E3 press conference, we finally got an official trailer captured on real in-game footage, not a cheap little 15-second CGI trailer, but an actual full-length trailer of Marvel's Avengers, aka the Avengers Project, and on top of all that, we even got a release date. It's coming out in May of 2020, so get hyped! The details of this game are as followed. Marvel's Avengers is a unique take on these iconic superheroes, including Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Black Widow, and Thor. This character-driven story celebrates authentic Marvel heroism and humanity in a cinematic campaign filled with single-player and co-op missions. Unlock powerful skills and new gear to build your ideal versions of Earth's mightiest heroes. When combined with original fan favorites and classic outfits, there are nearly limitless ways to customize these iconic heroes. We also get a little more info from the game's official Twitter page with this tweet right here stating that outstanding storytelling and an ever-expanding universe come together in the definitive Avengers game experience. Master extraordinary abilities, customize a growing roster of heroes, assemble into teams of up to 4 players, and defend the Earths from escalating threats. And the icing and cherry on top of this Avengers cake is that Marvel's Avengers will be supported post-launch with new heroes, regions, and more. And for the sprinkles on top of this Avengers cake, which I have no idea why I'm talking about cake right now, we actually know who the voice cast is of all these classic characters, with Travis Willingham being Thor, Laura Bailey as Black Widow, Jeff Shine as Captain America, Troy Baker as the Hulk, and Nolan North as Tony Stark. That's right, Nathan Drake is now Iron Man.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce. That was the question.
Did you even check the science? Did you check?
It was a
the science?
heist, Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that, and you still paraded it before the entire world.
So what? We just give up?
We didn't give up, Tony. We failed. At least I can admit that.
No, we failed him. We failed him.
So what are my thoughts on this game, Marvel's Avengers, coming out in May of 2020? What does your friendly neighborhood ELT think about this? Am I hyped? Am I not? Am I excited? Am I not? Let's just say I am cautiously optimistic with what we got. Now, I wish we had gotten more. For example, let's talk about Marvel's last big AAA game, which was Marvel's Spider-Man, which of course came out last year and was pretty much my favorite game of the year next to Red Dead Redemption 2. But going back to their E3 in 2017, that's kind of what I was hoping for with the Avengers project, or Marvel's Avengers. I'm just going to call it Avengers project. I was kind of hoping for something like that, how we got a nice, meaty, like about 15-minute video of just gameplay and cutscenes. Then that was a whole helicopter chase scene with Mr. Negative and whatnot, but I was kind of hoping for something like that. And with what we got, a story trailer, that was cool, but I was kind of hoping that they would follow up with some gameplay, kind of like how they did earlier in the press conference with the Final Fantasy VII, I believe, remake. I don't know, I don't play the Final Fantasy game, so I had no idea what the hell was going on, but I was kind of hoping for something like that with the Avengers, where they got a story trailer and they showed some gameplay. Now, we did get a little tiny glimpse of gameplay within this trailer, maybe 10 to 15 seconds the most. Most of it is cutscenes, but you could actually see, like, okay, wait, that's gameplay right there, and that's gameplay right there. But I kind of wanted more gameplay, so I'm disappointed on that aspect. The character models. Let's talk about that. Iron Man looks good. Black Widow looks good. Hulk looks great. Thor, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Something looks off about Thor. I mean, you tell me. I'm gonna put a picture of Thor on the screen, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm just so used to seeing Chris Hemsworth as Thor that anybody else looks just wrong. But something just seems off. I don't know if it's his face. I don't know if it's his hair. I don't know if it's his outfit, but just something just seems really off about Thor. And then you got Captain America and his suit. Some angles looks good, but other angles it just looks bad. It just looks like a really bad, I wouldn't even call it a cosplay, because even cosplays look better than that. I don't know, but like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic because you look at all the details and all the stuff that I read before. There's going to be a lot of customization in this game that's been confirmed, so here's to hoping that we can actually change out the outfits and make him look a little bit more presentable, especially for Cap. Just give us the MCU outfit at this point, you know? Give us a DLC that's the MCU outfits, and Cap could definitely use his MCU outfit from Avengers Endgame or Age of Ultron. Give me one of those suits and all's forgiven. And now something that we've known about this game for, I would say, maybe about over a year now. It's kind of been leaked out there that this was going to be a games as a service, which really got me kind of nervous, because it's like, oh no, please don't tell me this is going to be like Anthem or The Division or Destiny. This is definitely not what I want in an Avengers video game, and thankfully it doesn't look that way from what we've seen. Looks like we're going to get a nice single-player story with a whole bunch of cool cutscenes and everything. It's going to look like a MCU movie, but we're actually playing it, which is awesome. But they do have multiplayer, and they do have the co-op, and I'm kind of interested to see how that works out. Now, they have a full year until May of 2020. I believe it's May 15th, actually, is the actual release date. So they have about a year to get me sold on it. I am going to pre-order. I do want to try out the beta, definitely. So a pre-order is no doubt. I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't pre-order games, but I want to try out the beta, and if by some chance the beta sucks, I could just cancel the pre-order. But that's that. So, a games as a service, it's going to be interesting to try out, especially the multiplayer and the co-op. I don't know how the co-op's going to work. I honestly don't know. Can you actually jump on with friends? Like, can you like have an own group? Like, if I wanted to play with you guys, how will I go about doing that in this game? Could I like create my own party if I wanted to play with you guys, or is it just a whole bunch of random people like you meet in games like Destiny and Division, where there's just a whole bunch of other people running around? So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. But they said there was going to be no loot boxes, and there's not going to be any charges, I guess, so maybe no microtransactions, so I guess we can give a round of applause to that, because we're going to get a whole bunch of free stuff. And one thing that kind of put a smile on my face was that they said that PlayStation is also going to get some exclusive perks, so hint hint, we may see a certain character as in PlayStation exclusive DLC. Fingers crossed. But other than that, there's not really much to go on here, so when it comes to the reveal of this, I'm kind of disappointed in a way, because I was kind of wanting more, but I'm also excited. It's like very weird. It's like between a rock and a hard place. It's like part of me wants to just geek out and be very excited, but the other part of me is like, we waited like almost 3 years for just that? You don't have anything else to show us? But I know more is coming, so I'm cautiously optimistic. We know more is coming in the future. We're probably going to see more gameplay. I'm definitely going to pre-order. I'm definitely going to try out the beta. Hopefully it's good. Fingers are still crossed. I hope that they have better suits that we could use for these characters like Thor and Captain America, because something just really seems off about those two. Like I said, Hulk, Iron Man, and Widow, they all seem fine. Just Thor and Cap, their suits just look kind of off. I'm very interested to play the story. The story, that looked pretty cool, you know. So we got attack on the Avengers. Captain America is dead, I'm assuming, even though I'm going to guess maybe not, because that seemed kind of early in the game, right? And if we could play as Cap, so it's going to be weird if he's dead, but you can still play as him, so maybe he's not dead. Who knows? I'm interested in the story, alright? Let's just leave it at that. I'm very interested to see how the story is going to play out, and we are about a year, maybe even less than a year. Yeah, about 11 months away from this game. Hopefully it all goes well. Fingers are crossed. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering it as soon as it goes live on, I guess, maybe GameStop or something. Wherever you have to pre-order to get the beta, that's where I'm going to be pre-ordering. I'm going to check that out. Hopefully the beta launches soon. Hopefully later on this year. That would be really cool, since the game is not coming out this year, which is disappointing, because we waited so long and it's not coming out this year. We still have to wait a whole another year. That's disappointing, but at least we have May 15th of 2020 to look forward to. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this trailer? Let me know in the comment section down below, or you can tweet me at ELT Elite. And until next time, this is your friendly neighborhood ELT, signing out.
Damn it! Progress, Hank!
I have a plan, but it's risky.
Hank, that doesn't look ready.
Come on, Tony, live a little.
Unbelievable. It worked.
It's sort of cute when they're small.
Ah, didn't doubt you for a second, Hank.
Please click the big red button to subscribe to the channel, and then click on the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. It really helps me out when you do that, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to go the extra mile, you can join the ELT Network, and for just $5 a month, get access to exclusive loyalty badges that can be seen in comments and live chat, custom emojis, and exclusive videos and/or live streams. Or if you prefer something more physical, you can pick up some merch, ranging from shirts to hoodies to mugs. You can also follow me on social media, but I must warn you, things get pretty crazy over there. All these links and more can be found in the description of the video.